Have you ever wondered what the most expensive paintings are? Here we have listed the top 10 most expensive paintings ever sold. Number 1. Nude Rouge, also known in English as Red Nude or Reclining Nude, is a 1917 oil and canvas painting by the Italian artist Amedeo Modigliani. The painting realized at over 170 million at Christie's New York sale on 9th of November 2015, a record for Modigliani painting, placing it high among the most expensive paintings ever sold. The purchaser was a Chinese businessman, Liu Yijian. Liu is believed to have paid the painting using his American Express card. Number 2. La Femme d'Alger, in English, Woman of Algiers. It's a series of 15 paintings and numerous drawings by the Spanish artist Pablo Picasso. The series, created in 1954 to 1955, was inspired by Eugene Delacroix's 1834 painting The Woman of Algiers in their apartment. The series is one of several painted by Picasso in tribute to artists that he admired. The entire series, La Femme d'Alger, was bought by Victor and Sally Ganz from Galerie Louis Leroy in Paris for $212,000 in June 1956, equivalent to $2 million in 2020. 10 paintings from the series were later sold by the Ganz to the Seidenberg Gallery, with the couple keeping the versions C, H, K, M, and O. Number 3. The pendant portraits of Martin Solmans and Open Cupid are a pair of full-length wedding portraits by Rembrandt. They were painted on the occasion of the marriage of Martin Solmans and Open Cupid in 1634. Formerly owned by Rothschild family, they became jointly owned by the Rijksmuseum and Rijksmuseum in 2015, after both museums managed to contribute half of the purchase price of 160 million, a record for works by Rembrandt. Number 6. Violet, Green and Red is a painting by Latvian-American abstract expressionist artist Mark Rothko. It was painted in 1951 in common with Rothko's other works from this period. Number 6 consists of a large expanse of color delineated by uneven hazy shades. In 2014, it became one of the most expensive paintings ever sold at auction, being sold at a whopping price of $203 million. Number 5. Water Serpents 2, also referred to as Wasserschlagen 2, is an oil painting made by Gustav Klimt in 1907. It is the follow-up painting to the earlier painting Water Serpents 1. Like the first painting, Water Serpents 2 deals with the sensuality of women's bodies and same-sex relationships. The painting has a rich history. During the World War II, it was stolen by Nazis, and more recently, it has been the center of a controversy surrounding its record sale in 2013. As of December 2019, it is the 6th most expensive painting in the world and the most expensive work by Klimt to sell. Number 6. Number 17A is an abstract expressionist painting by Jackson Pollock. It is owned by hedge fund manager Kenneth C. Griffin, who purchased it in September 2015 from David Geffen for $200 million, a then record-breaking price, at which time it was loaned to the Art Institute of Chicago. It is now ranked 5th on the list of most expensive paintings. The painting is oil paint on fiberboard and is a drip painting, created by splashing paint on the horizontal surface. It was painted a year after Jackson Pollock introduced his drip technique. The piece was featured in the August 1949 edition of Life that made Jackson Pollock a celebrity. Number 7. When Will You Marry is an oil painting from 1892 by the French post-impressionist artist Paul Gauguin. On loan to the Kunstmuseum in Basel, Switzerland for nearly half a century, it was sold privately by the family of Rudolf Steichen to Sheikha Al-Mayassa bint Hamad Al-Thani on February 2015 for close to 210 million, one of the highest prices ever paid for a work of art. The painting was exhibitioned at the Foundation Baylor Riechen until 28th of June 2015. Number 8. The Card Players is a series of oil paintings by the French post-impressionist artist Paul Cézanne. Painted during Cézanne's final period of the early 1890s, there are 5 paintings in the series. The versions vary in size, the number of players, and the setting in which the game takes place. Cezanne also completed numerous drawings and studies in preparation for the Card Players series. One version of the Card Players was sold in 2011 to the Royal Family of Qatar for a price estimated at 250 million, 287 million today, signifying a new mark for highest price ever paid for a painting, not surpassed until November 2017. Number 9. Interchange. Also known as Interchange, is an abstract expressionist oil painting on canvas by Dutch-American painter William de Kooning. Like Jackson Pollock, de Kooning was one of the early artists of the abstract expressionist movement, the first American modern art movement. The painting features a fleshy pink mask at its center representing a seated woman. Originally sold by the artist in 1955 for $4,000, it was sold by David Geffen Foundation to Kenneth C. Griffin for $300 million in September 2015, then ranking it first on the list of most expensive paintings. It has been on loan at the Art Institute of Chicago. It is now ranked second on the list of most expensive paintings. Number 1. Salvator Mundi is a painting attributed in whole or in part to the Italian High Renaissance artist Leonardo da Vinci, dated to 1500. Long thought to be a copy of lost original veiled with overpainting, it was rediscovered, restored, and included in a major exhibition of Leonardo's work at the National Gallery in London in 2011 to 2012. Christie's claimed just after selling the work that the most leading scholars considered it to be a lost original work by Leonardo, but this has been disputed by other specialists, claiming that he only contributed a certain elements. The painting depicts Christ in anachronistic blue Renaissance dress, making the sign of the cross with his right hand while holding a transparent, non-refraction crystal orb. In his left hand, signaling his role as Salvator Mundi and representing the celestial spear of the heavens. Approximately 30 copies and variations of the work by pupils and followers of Leonardo have been identified. Proposed preparatory chalk and ink drawings of the drapery by Leonardo are held in the British Royal Collection. The painting was sold in an auction for a whopping $450.3 million on 15th of November 2017 by Christie's in New York to Prince Badir bin Abdullah, setting a new record for the most expensive painting ever sold at a public auction.